What's up, everyone? It's Monday, it's a new week, and I made more than $300 today. To be honest, I made like more than 50 trades today compared to the other days, because that was a roller coaster since the beginning. You can see I started the day on red, almost 185 minus 185. Then the second trade didn't do any good. It brings me down to almost $250. This is red. So I started minus 250 in the red zone, and then I slowly recovered that loss with multiple trades and get it to almost break even point, but couldn't reach there yet. But then boom, again went down to minus 100. So I take a deep breath and slowly building this up. So you can see each of these profits are like about $15 to $10 profits. So I was slowly building this up, and boom, I crossed my break even point. So at this point, I was like $8. I was like, this is good. Maybe I should stop trading for today. That's what I thought at that time. But I was like, maybe I will give it more, shots and make a little bit more money. So I was slowly trading it. I didn't took any big risk. So you can see I was slowly building it, and then I peak it about $163. Then boom, I gave back almost more than $60, and I went below. I think this was below, right about $100. Then I was able to recover some of that loss, but the next trade didn't do any good. It pushed me below 100. Then I recovered back above 100, and it was below 100, above 100. Then boom, I went all the way to zero. Can you believe that? I went all the way to zero. I was so disappointed in myself. You know, I was right here. I recover some of the loss that I have, like at the peak cover. I recover about most of that, I would say. Then, boom, I'm at zero. This is not exactly at zero. This is like about $1 when I saw my day PNL. It was like $1. I was like, oh man. But then I trade couple of more times, slowly bring this back up to $100. At this point, I was actually thinking maybe I should quit for today. But didn't have that thought for like more than 5 minutes. Then I lost two more trades, which brings me down to a little bit less over $80. But again, with a big trade, I was able to push that back above 100, and again below 100, and again above 100. And I did couple of more trades just before the market closed today. Then I was sitting about like 125, almost 130 for day, and I was like, maybe I can trade something on the aftermarket and see how things go. Then after the bell, I did couple of trades, which was like very small trades. I didn't get a lot, so I maxed about $148. Yeah. Then there was some stock moving super fast and super high, so I jump on that stock, and it pushed me all the way to $307. So that's how the journey was today, and that's what we are going to talk about today. So let's close this one up. And again, I'm up $307.85 today, which brings the total for the month. It passed $1,000, so $1,091.57. This is a really good month. Um, let's open the Webull app so we can see exactly how I did the trading. So ELBM, this is the stock that I was trading earlier in this morning, and this is the stock that I lost most, I would say. So I bought back to back 250 shares, one at 491 and one at 457. Both of them were sold at a loss. So this one we sold at the first one I sold at 418, and the second one I sold at 431. And then I partially recovered that loss, not like all of those, like a very small amount. By so in here I traded like 250. I knew after this big red candle there will not be another big red candle. The chance is very small, given that you started from here and you went all the way up. You already lost half of that momentum, and there might be a less risk if I increase my share size. So I increased my share size to 1,000, and I bought two positions, one at 402 and the other one as 382. The 382, so I was hoping to get, I was thinking maybe at 4 there might be some sort of supporting level, but it wasn't. It went all the way down to 3 uh 378. So I bought another 1,000 at 382 and I sold it at 392. I was planning to sold the other 1,000 at 399, but I was just waiting and see how things go. Then right after it crossed the 402, I sold it at 404. It ended up, going all the way up to 465. I could have made a lot of money today if I kept that 2,000 position, but it was a little bit riskier after this big red candle. Then I did couple of more trades. One here, it's a small one, and another one over here. That's also very small. Then I think, yeah, this one I made about $50 here. So this was kind of nice recovery. So at the end of the day, I was like minus 20. Oh no, there are more trades. So in here, this was also a very small trade. It's a 500 quantity. It's made like about $15. In here, it's $100 share, 100 share quantity, and in here it's a 250. So I didn't make a lot of money in this region. You can see it's kind of risky around this time, but at the end of the day I was like minus 25, something like that, for the ELBM, minus 36. So that's the first stock I traded today. The second stock was GWH. So I did multiple trades on this. You can see some are green, some are red. So the first trade I did right on this dip. I bought 250 shares for 671 and sold it at 681. That was a good trade, made about $25. And in here, I was right on the money. It was like the bottom. So I bought it at 642, 500 shares, and sold it. Yeah, I sold it a little bit too soon. I should have kept it maybe for a couple of more minutes. Sold it at 647. So I made about $25 there as well. And then I had a loss in here, back-to-back losses. First one I bought it at 725, 500 shares, and then I bought it at 702. So I was able to solve the second one with a profit, but it wasn't enough to cover the loss that I was taking from the first trade, because I sold the first one at 710, which has like 15 cents gap, and which carries like $75 loss. Regardless, I was able to recover those lost in here. I bought in 500 at 711 and sold it to 712. Didn't make a lot of money over there, and also the other one as well. But later, I made good trades. So this one, I made about 10 cents, but the share quantity was 100, so I make about $10 in this trade. And in here again, small quantity, small gap. In here, this one is really good. The gap was like $16, 16 cents, and but unfortunately the share quantity was like 100 shares. So I made about $16. In here, this is 10 cents gap, so I made about $25. It was right before this big red candle. I think I was kind of gambling in this point. I shouldn't have taken this trade. In here, like 4 cents, 50 shares. I think at this point I was just checking how things go. So this is one of the bad trade that I took today. Things if you zoom this out, this was going down, touch the EMA 200, and it was coming back up, and then it was going down. I should not have taken this trade because this was going down all the way. So this was, but I took like small share size just to test how things are. Then in here, I bought 50 shares at 10.02 and sold it at 10.08. In here, 982, 988, but the share quantity was 250. That was a good trade. And this one is really good. I made about 30 cents spread, but unfortunately the share size was 100 shares. In here, share size was higher. Don't know what happened, but I bought it at 912, and I knew it was going down, so I sold it immediately at 905. Lost about let's see, 30 something. In here, I made I think I lost 7 cents over here, and I gained back that 7 cents over here. It came back up, but can't risk it. So the best thing you can do is cut the loss soon, and then you can recover. If it's coming back, you can recover very quickly. If it's going down, if you are fortunate enough, you can recover, but otherwise just let it go. It's not worth keeping a stock. Then let's see, I don't think I took any after hour trades on this one. Then I traded AQMS. For AQMS, this is where I made most of the money. The initial trades, I didn't make a lot of money. So this one, 50 shares, about 17 spread. This is also 10 cents spread. This is also 10 cents spread, but this is 250 quantity. These are like 50 quantities. So not a lot, but this one I think I made $25. It's kind of like coming up, going down, coming up, going down. I was like, okay, this is also coming up and going down. And there was kind of like a support around this region. So that's why I took this risk. In here, to 25 quantity 1182 and sold at 1188. Wasn't really comfortable. Then in here bought 300 quantity 1102 and sold it at 1118. That was a really nice trade. In here 1072 and sold at 1075, but it's a small quantity, 50 quantity. In here this was the biggest mistake that I did today. So not this one, actually this one I bought 100 shares 982. I sold it at 986, but then I thought this EMA 200 should be the support because it has this big red candle, and it the stock, the ticker halted and it went all the way down and come back up. I thought like this thing should go up, but boom, when I bought 250 shares at 971, it went all the way down to 932. So when it going down, I bought another 250 at 941, but it went up a little bit, so I sold both at 942 and 955. Still at a loss, but I was able to recover. I was planning to recover that loss, but then again another big one. So this is also like 21 cents, which is about 50, a little bit over $50. So these two trades I lost about $100. That was yikes. Then I wanted to get 250 shares at 872, which hit 872, but it didn't fill all the 250 shares. It only filled like 33 shares. I sold it at 889. I should have kept it a little bit longer, but I made a little bit more money on that trade. Then I don't think I did any. Oh, this is the fun part. So after hour, I did couple of trades. This is where I made most of the money. Bought 250 shares at 1241 and sold it at 1289. So this is more like almost 50 cents trade, and the share quantity was like 250. And then I bought another 100 at 1382 and sold it immediately 139. I think the first one was the 1382 one, and then I bought 1241 one. So that's where I made most of the money. You can see AQMS, I made $148.61. Okay, then I traded let's see, NAMM. That was only one trade. I see after hours it dropped all the way to 262. I wonder if there's any news on that. 6 hours ago, it doesn't show any news. I wonder why it's dropped like that. But anyway, so I did two trades. One here, 500 shares, 432 and sold at 438. And another 500, 402 and sold it immediately 404. So didn't make a lot of money, but make a decent amount. Then I did something I shouldn't have done. STI. Well, at least the early part I should have done, but later when the stock is like somewhere here, this is something I shouldn't have touched. If the stock is more than $20, I shouldn't have touched, because most of the time those kind of stock drop by a lot. You can see this candle, it started at 2770. This candle, it opened at 26 22.64 and it went all the way down to 23.47. Whoa, that was a big red candle. So initially I did couple of trades, 982, 988, but I was, because this stock was a little bit expensive, I was reducing my quantity to 100 shares. And in here 100 shares again made about $7, and here 50 shares, again 100 shares, again 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. So I wasn't risking a lot, but in here I was kind of, I think I got the FOMO and uh, trying to buy things, but I think I was right. But the problem was I didn't wait enough to bring this stock back. So in here I bought 100 shares at 24.41 and sold it immediately when it's going down, because this one went down 24, I think, 23. It went all the way down to 23. No, it went down about 23.90 something. Then when it coming back up, I sold it at 24. I didn't want to risk it, because if it crossed 24, then I would end up like 23 something or 22 something. So I didn't want to risk that much. Then it went back up, story of my life. Then when this one going down again, I bought it at 23.20 and I sold it at 22.65. I think this is where there was a hold, if I remember correctly. But anyway, I made a loss in here as well. So in these two combined, I lost about $100 again. So in here, I bought another 100 at 23.82 and sold it at 24.11, which is really good. Made about like 30 cents spread for 100 shares. And here also again, same thing, about 36 cents, almost 40 cents. So I made good profit on these two trades, and these are like very small. Oh, this one, yeah, this one. So I reduced the size because it was kind of risk. So these are like small things, and here again I increase the size. So every time I do a small thing, I get good result. This one is a huge 24.14 and 24.82. That was huge. And this is also 20 cents, and this is like 40 cents. But the moment I increased the size, it went down from 23.41 to 23.19. So I lost about 21 cents over there. And here again, another big, not a big one, but the share size was 100. That's also a loss. I think after that point I stopped trading that one, but regardless, on the STI I made about $10. Yeah, I have like about $10 profit on STI. Yeah, so then after hours I did another one, ELAB. There was like only couple of trades. So in here I bought 50 shares for 382 and sold it at 392. In here 250, 802, sold it at 803. Another 250, 841 and sold it at 852. In here another 250, 801, 806. But this stock didn't, I think I got distracted with the other stock. That's why I didn't buy anything over this region, because it didn't lose. Like if you go to 5-minute candle, it didn't lose half of these two big jumps. So at some point it should have go up. So I didn't trade, I didn't buy anything on this region, but something that I should have done. Anyway, so those are the trades that I did today. And let's bring back the P&L for today. So calendar, I made $307.85, and that put me on a little bit over $1,000 for the month. And you can see the progress. As I said in the previous video, I was taking it slow. Then there are some good days it will move the P&L, you know, with a high jump, but then again slow days and again good days. So that's how things looks like for now. And if you go to stats, this is something I want to show you guys. For today, I actually made $908 and I lost 600, little bit over $600. So my win count 56, loss count 11. So the ratio is 83% and 16%. So this is something good, but the problem was the largest loss. The average loss is way more higher than the average win. So this is something that I have to improve. But regardless, I made $300 profit for today. But if we can cut down these losses a little bit earlier, I think that would be well, I don't know. I think I did a good job in terms of cutting down the loss. Uh, I think there was some mistake when I buy the dips. I think those are the things that I have to work on. And you can see my average win holding time is less than a minute, but my average loss holding time is way more longer. Yeah, this is something I have to work on. And overall for the month, I made about $2,500, but I lost like almost $1,500. So it is what it is. That's what we call trading. So you are not going to win every time, so you will have some losing trades as well. So that's I think that's all for today. We can see how things go tomorrow. I hope tomorrow is also a very good day. It's usually the first couple of days are very good. It's the last couple of days of the week is kind of like slow. So yeah, I'm excited to see how things go tomorrow. And as always, trading is riskier. Manage your risk. And if you are not sure, use a simulator before you're putting actual money into the stock market. And as always, be happy, be rich. See you next time.